My name's David Weand. I'm a captain for the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department. I work in the EMS training section here at the Fire Academy. I've been working for the department for 12 years. Started off as a fire medic, promoted up to lieutenant, and now captain 1. My job description, I supervise the lieutenants and the programs that we run within the EMS training section. We run multiple programs from training our new recruits all the way up through training firefighters to become paramedics, and also just the continuing education for both our EMTs and our paramedics. So a lot of programs running year-round, and it's my job to assist the lieutenants and supervise the programs and budgets to make sure that they run effectively and smoothly. I'd say what motivates me to come to work each day is, again, the mission of what we're doing within the EMS training section. I live in the county. My wife and my 3 kids and we live in Centerville area of Fairfax County. And so knowing that we're going to be receiving the services that we deliver to our constituents here motivates me to ensure that the training we're giving to our providers properly enables them to respond to any emergency, specifically the medical emergencies, which we respond to most frequently, to take care of myself, my friends, my neighbors, and my family. I want to make sure that we provide a good service every day in the EMS training section so our providers are able to provide a good service to my family and my neighbors. One of the biggest accomplishments that I'm proud of myself is being able to achieve the rank of captain within the department and being able to lead these programs and begin initiatives that are new within the last 5 years, such as improving our continuing education program for all of our providers, EMTs and paramedics, as well as a new internship program for our new medics that we hire and get them trained up to be qualified to run on our ambulances and our fire trucks to respond to medical emergencies. We've revamped that, made it more streamlined, more effective, and more efficient. And I feel like those are two or three big things that I'm proud of what I've been able to do in the most recent time period here in the EMS training section. So if I could do another job for just one day, well, actually, when I applied to the fire department, I was also applying to the FBI to work as a special agent. And it just so happened the fire department's recruitment process worked faster. I had passed a couple of the phases of the FBI entrance examination processes. Was interested in with my computer engineering degree to go actually fight computer crime with the FBI. So if I had to do a job for a day, I guess it would be a special agent working for the FBI, maybe even assigned to the X-Files, I don't know. So the best place I've ever traveled to, I would say, we've been on a couple cruises now, my wife and I, and then we've taken our kids once or twice. That's an adventure in and of itself on a cruise boat, but we enjoy cruising, and one of the places we really enjoy going to is the Bahamas. I'd say Grand Turk is probably one of the most fun places we've vacationed with going on cruises. Regardless of the cruise line, they always stop at the same islands. So being able to go to Grand Turk, relax on the beach, or just hang out at Margaritaville, there's lots of different opportunities there. So we enjoyed going there. One thing others might be surprised to learn about me, one of the things that happened to me when I was younger, which I guess you could consider as a formative event that occurred, was when I was 3 years old. I was involved in an accident at home where a lawnmower accident. Long story short, I used to ride on my parents' laps when they would mow the grass, and so they started up the lawnmower and parked it waiting for me to come running outside, and I stepped off the sidewalk onto the wet grass and slipped right underneath the lawnmower. Ended up being an early participant in the EMS system as a patient, and they rushed me off to Prince William Hospital. Long story there at the ER, but eventually got to meet an excellent surgeon who went in and cleaned everything up and stitched me back together and said it was within 3 millimeters of cut in my nerve, which meant they would have had to amputate, and I would not have been able to play baseball or soccer when I was a kid or work for the fire department. So there was a lot of things that worked together both in my younger years and through high school and college education that brought me here to the fire department. If any of those things had changed, I would be a very different person right now.